Again, we are back again to discuss football and to discuss a very important aspect of football, and that is with me. I've got on the line. He's a very hello. Nandichi, can you hear me now? Sorry, viewers. The line is a bit problematic. As you can imagine, the internet connection between myself and Professor Nandichi is a bit problematic, but hopefully we can get it back on and we can continue. So, Prof, can you hear me now? Again, we are back again to discuss football and to discuss a very important aspect of football, and that is with me. I've got on the line. He's a very hello. Nandichi, can you hear me now? Sorry, viewers. The line is a bit problematic. As you can imagine, the internet connection between myself and Professor Nandichi is a bit problematic, but hopefully we can get it back on and we can continue. So, Prof, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so Prof, I think we are having some issues with the internet connection, so we'll just go straight to the point. Yeah. Now, yes, we discussed some issues with regards to Carlo Ancelotti, Jude Bellingham, and some of the new players who've joined us. Now, I am of the view that if Ancelotti tries any other system other than the 4-3-3, he will have to bench the old players or one of the old players and then try the new guys. But do you have anything different to say about my view as a coach? And of course, I'm not challenging Carlo Ancelotti, but I'm saying if he sticks with the old guys, there's going to be a problem. What's your take on Carlo Ancelotti's approach?
Well, he has already said that he's going to change the formation in order to accommodate the many midfielders that they have. Right now, Real Madrid have 8 midfielders. So he's going to play either 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. Yeah, and also with the fact that he's not got any with the fact that Benzema has left and there's only one recognized striker, that's Joselu. He's going to change the formation from 4-4-3-3 to 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. Which means that so it means that Joselu starts from the bench since he was signed as mainly as a backup for Benzema. So it means Rodrigo will be playing, and then if it's 4-2-3-1, he'll be playing up top. But 4-4-2, he and Vinicius Junior will be up top. But the thing is, Vinicius Junior is a wide player, and he has his best games when he's taking on players out wide. Yeah. So I don't know how that's going to work. Anyway, fine. If it were 4-2-3-1, fine. Vinicius Junior will still be wide, but he'll be farther away from goal. But I'm sure he could still make it work. So maybe maybe I'm sure he'll be asking and he's also said that Bellingham, for both formations, Bellingham will be added, will be playing as a number 10. So I'm sure he'll be asking Bellingham to be making runs into the box when and see. He said during the preseason games in the US. So we'll have to wait and see how it turns out.
But Prof, isn't it a little bit problematic to switch Rodrigo up front when Rodrigo for me is not an out and out center forward? Why would you want to switch him when he's looked very good down the right and Vinicius Junior down the left? And with obviously you losing Benzema, wouldn't it be feasible or practical to play Oselu literally up front to be the focal point for the team? Because Rodrigo is not the tallest of players, to be playing up front against centre backs, and I think I don't know how that is going to work, to be honest, because Madrid obviously
nobody knows.
Well, look, it's not so much about nobody knows, but the thing is, Madrid will struggle because Benzema brought something totally different. He was a proper centre forward player, and if Carlo,
yeah, so I'm sure if it's not working with Rodrigo as centre forward, then you have to use Joselu. But then there's also Alvaro Rodriguez, but he's only 19 years old. He just played a few games last season, and he scored 1 goal, but he is not ready to lead the line for Madrid right now. So right now, the only striker Madrid have got is Joselu. Quite a number of games, and in his absence, Rodrigo was playing in his place. So he, even though he's not an out-and-out striker, he's got some experience, but definitely that's not the best. That's not the best. The best would have been for Madrid to get a striker. If you can get Kane, or if you think Kane is too old for his price, then maybe you can sign a striker on loan. There's this striker, Jonathan David from Lille. He scored 23 goals in League 1 last time round. He's a decent striker. In fact, he's more than a decent striker, and he can do the job. So I don't know. You could.
Yeah, Prof. We need to work with what Madrid has got at the moment. Can we then safely say? I know you don't like to hear this, but can we then safely say Madrid is actually going down in terms of from where they were last 2 seasons and where they were last season, and this season with the kind of changes that is being implemented slowly? You've got old legs in there, and I personally don't see Madrid dominating the Champions League or even the La Liga the way they've done in the last few years. Now, with the kind of signings, which for me is a very bad strategy, to be honest, it's a very bad strategy to go for someone like Oselu to replace a proper striker like Benzema.
No, Joselu. No, see, this Joselu was always going to be a backup to Benzema, because last season Benzema was injured for some of the games. So they signed Joselu before the end of the season. It had been planned that they will sign Joselu on loan from Espanyol as a backup.
But
wait, wait, let me finish. Nobody knew that Benzema would leave. Yeah, Benzema, that one, it came out of the blue. So the strategy was that Benzema would start, but then if Benzema was not available, then Joselu would be the backup. Because they knew that Hazard would be leaving and Mariano too will be leaving. So Joselu was signed as a backup before Benzema started to leave.
Left. Good. So Real Madrid is going to be playing the Champions League and playing to win the La Liga with a backup striker. Basically, a secondary striker.
Yeah, yes. So
is that what you are telling us now?
Yes, that is what Florentino Perez has decided, because, like I said, they could sign strikers on loan. They could have got to do some. I heard that they were interested in Dusan Vlahovic on loan with an option to buy from Juve. they'll pay a loan fee of about 20 to 30 million euros with an option to buy. But they've decided not to take that one up. And then there's, like I said, I also heard that they've also been linked with Jonathan David.
So, Prof, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me there? It was just getting excited. So, Prof, if you can you hear me at the moment?
Had anything? I've not. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello. So
yes.
Yeah. So right now, I don't know if you can hear me. Now the question now is good. The question now is, you had one of the best strikers in Europe. In fact, he won the Ballon d'Or last season. Now, and he struggled to lead the team last season. He's left, and you are going to be playing with a backup striker. Now, is it fair to say, because Oselu, I am 100% and 120% sure, you and I know he's not going to be as good as Benzema. And Benzema has been a central player for Real Madrid. Is Florentino Perez thinking we will not sign any marquee, or will not make any marquee signing or getting any top player because we are looking and waiting to get Mbappe this season or next season? Is that part of the reason? And if so, wouldn't that be a very serious risk?
That is not part of the reason. That is the reason. It is the major reason. That's why they are not looking for a major. That is the major reason. No, because yes, that is the major reason. Because if they sign a striker right now, there'll be no room for Mbappe, or there'll be no room for the striker if Mbappe comes. So that is the major reason right now, because they think they can get Mbappe. So they are not going to sign any striker. But the thing is that is a risky strategy, because for Mbappe could renew. Mbappe could renew with the transfer. The transfer window closes on 1st September. So September, October, November, December, Mbappe can decide to renew with PSG. That means that Madrid will have to pay a fee. You see, they think they can get Mbappe on a free next season. So they are cool. But then if Mbappe renews with PSG, it means Madrid will have to pay like between 150 to 200 million euros just to get him. Then or maybe they'll get someone during the January transfer window. But then you and I know that January transfer window, I mean, you not get any better striker. I mean, you not even get anyone. You may not even get anyone.
Prof, let me come in here. Now, this is a situation we are having one of the, if not the biggest football clubs, club size in the world, in world football, especially in European competitions. They are having their transfer strategy for a very key season like they are going through now. And they are having this undecided approach to player recruitment, to the team structure. And then they are leaving Carlo Ancelotti. I know that is his final season, but they are leaving Carlo Ancelotti with a very chaotic and disorganized transfer approach and a transfer system. So the question now, which I still insist, I believe Real Madrid is on the way down. And I believe Real Madrid, I don't think Real Madrid will win the La Liga. I don't think they will win the Champions League this season. That is a fact. They may probably, as usual, go on the Copa del Rey and the Kings Cup or whatever it is they play with it. But with the league and then the Champions League, I personally do not see Real Madrid getting anywhere close because of this sort of disjointed transfer approach this season. And I know you've given a lot of defense in terms of what Mbappe could do, what Oselu could do. Moving Rodrigo central for me is a very big no. And even coming to the point of playing Jude Bellingham number 10, it's a no for me. He's not good with his back to goal, because he's most effective when he's facing the play, breaking up play, running forward, playing passes. But if you're asking him to be a top playmaker right in behind the striker, you are changing his game. Is Real Madrid literally imploding? Are they imploding, Prof? Can you hear me now? This internet again. Hello? Just when it's getting this, it's getting excited, all this tends to happen. So viewers, I appreciate you can understand the challenges we face with the internet connection on this occasion. So we will be wrapping up very soon in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll be wrapping up, but it's important we keep the energy high up. We keep the belief. The internet connection obviously is not the greatest. We are looking to use alternative means to get it done, and then we're back again to support the approach. And as we were talking about before Prof joins us, we're talking about Real Madrid and their new team this season. They're obviously waiting for Kylian Mbappe to come in, and that for me is just a totally different transfer policy where Madrid thinks. I think Prof is back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah. So
that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah. So basically, I believe maybe they are thinking that a lot of though they are going to get quite a number of goals from midfield, but then that is debatable. But then this strategy, because fine, it worked in 2021, 2022 when Ancelotti came back. Florentino Perez said that Madrid were not going to make any signings. Yeah. They didn't make any signings, and then they ended up winning La Liga and Champions League. So maybe he thinks this one too will work, but I don't know. So
you still refuse to accept. You still refuse to accept Real Madrid is actually going down. You still. You are not giving the possibility that could be the situation. That look, Madrid is going to struggle.
Yeah. No, it could be that Madrid would struggle, but like I said, we won't know. We won't know until the season begins. Maybe because the window closes on 1st September, and then Madrid's first game is 12th or 13th August. So between that and 1st September, if they see that they are struggling, I'm sure they'll go in for a striker. If they see they are struggling with that formation, I'm sure they're going for a striker. So that's the only.
That leads me to my next question, and then we will spend some 10 minutes, and then we'll go to Chelsea a little bit. But with Real Madrid now, with the situation with Kylian Mbappe, I understand Madrid obviously looking to get him on the cheap or free next season. Now, the question is, there is no guarantee Mbappe will actually go to Real Madrid, even if he manages to stay, because PSG is saying they want him out in 2 weeks if he doesn't sign a contract. Has Real Madrid taken that into consideration? They want PSG wants Mbappe.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. So I'm sure if he becomes available, I mean, if their clubs start bidding for him, Madrid will not just sit down. They'll just do what they have to do. They have to pay 150 million euros to PSG to get Mbappe this season. Fine, they'll do it. They are hoping to get him on a free next season, but if they have to pay for him, they'll do that.
So that takes me to my next question. God forbid if Real Madrid gets Mbappe, because I don't think Mbappe will be very good for them as long as they've got Vinicius Jr. Where would they play Mbappe? Because Mbappe's favored position is left wing. Vinicius Jr.'s favored and most effective position is left wing.
No, they'll ask Mbappe to play through the middle. He'll be a striker. He'll be a striker. I mean, I don't think because they are not going to sell Vinicius Jr. He's just signed a new deal up to 2027. I don't think they have any plans of letting Vinicius Jr. go. So if and when Mbappe goes to Madrid, they'll ask him to play through the middle as a striker. Maybe he'll be switching with Vinicius Jr. in the course of games, but his position will be mainly as a striker. If Mbappe doesn't want that, then maybe he shouldn't go to Madrid. It is that simple.
Because Mbappe is more dangerous when he goes down the left. As I said, he's not very good playing through the center part of the pitch. Because normally when you play there, you've got to play back to goal. He likes to sprint. He wouldn't want a situation where he has to be twist and turning and having to set the play and twist again. He wants the channel in behind. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I personally believe he shouldn't go to Real Madrid because Vinicius Junior is on fire. He is good. So, okay, now let's go to Chelsea Football Club. I think we've exhausted. We've got some 10 minutes to go. Let's go to Chelsea Football Club. Now, I know you are a Madrid fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. You have serious issues with Chelsea, what's going on. I understand the chaos and the anarchy Todd Bowley is unleashed upon the club. We will not defend that. For me, it's a very unfortunate situation as a Chelsea fan of over 25 years. It's very, very unfortunate to see our club go through what is going through at the moment. Now, my question is, do you agree with the players we've got, even though the club, once again, is not giving us the full list of the players we've got? We are still going around scrambling, trying to find what's going on. We know players are leaving, some are coming in, we don't even know what's going on. Now, do you believe, considering Chelsea is not playing any European competition, and the last time we did that, we won the Premier League, do you see that happening?
Chelsea winning the Premier League? Oh, certainly not. Because Man City will still be Man City. Liverpool have strengthened, but Chelsea could be. They could certainly be better than 12. But right now, Chelsea have no midfield. They have, because all the midfielders have left. Mount, Havertz.
Yeah, we actually have two midfielders. Enzo. We have Enzo. Kani.
No. Kani is, how old is he? Is he even 20 years? I mean, he's a kid. Yes, he's a child. He's a child. No, you
signed a 19-year-old Bellingham, didn't you?
Come on, you can't compare Bellingham with Kani. Bellingham has been to the World Cup. He has been to the World Cup. He has played in Champions League matches, so he's got more experience than the average 20-year-old footballer. He's been to a FIFA World Cup, played in Champions League matches, captain Dortmund. So you can't compare the two. But right now, there's no seniority in midfield.
Enzo Fernandez has won the World Cup. He's played in Champions League competitions. He's won the World Cup.
Fine.
Played against.
Fine. Yeah, but that is only one. I'm saying you don't have a midfield. You have Enzo and Gallagher.
We have Conor Gallagher.
But Gallagher is, I mean, really, Gallagher is. I'll compare Gallagher to Fede Valverde when he was coming up. He's raw. He is raw. Fine. He may be good one day, but right now he's raw. I mean, are you telling me that Gallagher and Enzo? Are you telling me that Pochettino is going to play only two midfielders?
Well, if he decides to go 4-3-3, which I think he probably might go 3-4-3, but if he goes 4-3-3, I think Gallagher and Kane, and at the moment, it's looking likely that we will have Moses Caicedo coming over. It's looking likely now because we are short in midfield. We sold enough midfielders. We have some money to spare, and I think he will come in. So the question, which obviously he didn't answer it fully for me, I said the last time Chelsea were in this situation in 2020.
No, I said no. Chelsea will not win the league. They can't. I don't see Chelsea winning. Even top four will be very difficult. Oh, honestly, because Liverpool have strengthened, Arsenal have strengthened, Man City. So already the first three positions are taken. So and Newcastle too have strengthened.
Oh.
as for Man United, let's forget about them. So right now the first four positions are taken. So honestly, no. I mean, unless Liverpool, unless Dominic Szoboszlai and McAllister are not as good as they've been, unless they are not as good as they've been, Liverpool are going to be better than last season. Unless Dominic Szoboszlai and McAllister are not as good as they've been, Liverpool are going to be better than last season. And we know that Liverpool, their main problem was their midfield last season. Once the midfield completely broke down. So honestly, I mean, even I will say that Liverpool will do better than Chelsea next season. That one I'll say.
Prof, we got some.
So if Liverpool do, this one I'm being objective. This one, you know what I'm saying is true.
I think the grounds for objectivity in this regard is very shaky. But I'm saying, and the reason I'm saying that, oh yes, because listen, I'm not speaking here as a Chelsea fan. No, I'm speaking as a coach. Now, with the team we have now, with the manager we have, no, we obviously we are hoping things will in terms of preseason will be organized, which so far I am not very impressed. Honestly, I'm not very impressed with the fact that we've sold midfielders, we've sold key players, and then we've not replaced them immediately. Unless, of course, once again, Pochettino has seen something we've not seen. Because the midfielders I've just mentioned, they will be full of running. With our forward line is going to be full of pace. Our back four will be full of pace. We've got one or two experience in there to hold the team for us. And seeing what Pochettino has done at Southampton, what he did with Malaga when he was in Spain, and even Pep Guardiola obviously gave, massive credit to his work in Spain and what he's done at Spurs. And I think considering Chelsea is not playing any European game, all we have is a Premier League and the domestic cup games, which of course we have enough squad to rotate to the young ones, which will not be the main focus. I am saying on a matter of what's the word you used? Objectivity. I'm saying Chelsea will win the 2023-2024 EPL season.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
telling
So,
you.
okay, fine. So, so the league starts on 12th August, 13th August. So maybe at the end of August, we'll do. Let's do. Let's see how far they progress.
Yeah.
Fine. At the end of August, or maybe at the end of September, we'll see whether Chelsea are on the way to. Because if they are going to win the league, then at the end of September, they should be within the top four. If they are going to win the league, end of September, they should be within the top four.
Even top two. And I was
yes,
going to add something. That the first two games, the first two preseason games, and I believe we'll be back here again somewhere next week or the week after. We're back here again. We'll try because we've been away for a long time. So hopefully the iGimel Sports Show will come back again at some time. We're wrapping up in the next couple of minutes. But I say the next two preseason games is going to give a clear indication on the direction Pochettino is going with Chelsea. And I'm excited to see Real Madrid go through this confusion, because I still believe anybody who wants to win the UCL, the Champions League, you will have to beat Real Madrid. That is a fact, because it's been proven the last few seasons. If you want to win it, you need to beat Real Madrid. Any team that beats Real Madrid eventually goes on to win it. So it will be very interesting. It will be very interesting to see how it goes. Unfortunately, Chelsea is on the Champions League season, so we can't see a lot more. Now, Prof, your closing comment, and I want you to make a prediction exactly, because I know you said Chelsea might finish above 12. Make a prediction. What would Real Madrid's season be like, and what would Chelsea's season be like? And if you can, go a step further, mentioning their league positions and their Champions League.
I can't make a prediction because I've not even watched their preseason matches. So as for that one, I can't make any prediction without even seeing one preseason match. So maybe so at the end of August, I should be able to know where Real Madrid will finish, whether they'll be able to win La Liga or not.
But Prof, you were able to make good predictions about the top four in England. Liverpool will certainly be in the top four. Manchester City and Arsenal. You listed the top four in England, and how come you can't do the same thing for Real Madrid or the Spanish league? Oh, I think we're having a problem with the internet again. Yes, Prof. Good God. Yeah. So. Viewers, those of us watching,
just based on the squad, I know that if you're talking about La Liga, if you're talking about La Liga, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
if you're talking about La Liga, it's just three teams: Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barca. So as for that one, yeah, if you're talking about La Liga, it's just three teams: Real Madrid, Atletico, and then Barca. So as for that one, I would say that they all be in the top three, but I can't tell you that Barca will win, or Atletico will win, or Real Madrid will win. So as for that one, let's wait. End of September, I should be able to tell you which one will.
Oh, okay. Nyandiji, thank you very much. It's been a lovely session. It's been a very lovely session. Unfortunately, the internet connection, the internet connection has not been very great for us, but we hope to resolve the internet issue the next time we come. So viewers, thank you very much for watching the iGimel Sports Show, and we are very grateful. And then if you can, share this So next time we'll be waiting because the next preseason game for Chelsea is next week Thursday, and I believe the next one is for Real Madrid will be around the same time, if not. So we will get back to you. We will watch the first games. We will analyze how the season looks like, whether they need to have more players or stick to the players they have, and then we'll take it from there. So, ladies and gentlemen watching us, thank you very much for watching the iGimel Sports Show. All the best. And Professor Nyantichi, thank you very much for being with us this time around. And then hopefully next week, we'll be back again to dissect the performance of Real Madrid and Chelsea. And we'll probably look at different other teams as well. And our time is just running so quickly. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching us, and God bless you. Prof, thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.